I've been informed that this activity is prohibited. I am asking you to leave now.
And this is an infringement on our right to freedom of speech as tuition-paying students on this campus.
I need you to understand that if you refuse to leave, that you will be arrested under the Trespass to Property Act.
Under the Students' Rights and Responsibilities Act, we have the right to protest on this campus. In Section 3 of Students' Rights and Responsibilities, we have the right to assembly. Peaceful assemblies, demonstrations, and lawful picketing are allowed within established laws.
Okay.
And that is what
And that's fine. So you've criticized the university, and okay, we made our point. Again, now this is over. Okay, so you can pack up your signs.
We're not packing.
That's a request. Okay.
Unfortunately, after you're gonna
You can take this lady first.
No problem.
You can take this guy next, please. Dave. Under arrest, trespassing.
The mandate of Carleton Lifeline is to do educational projects on campus about abortion and to show why we should protect life from fertilization until natural death. We're very different than a lot of campus groups, and it's because we've been discriminated against. Our mandate is just to educate people, but it's unfortunate that that has turned into something much greater, that we've had to fight for that ability in and of itself.
A lot of people have this impression of pro-life organizations and pro-life groups as being almost religious fanatics, I guess. And so people have that impression until they actually speak to us and realize that our arguments are based on science and logic.
The Genocide Awareness Project is a graphic display that compares abortion to other forms of genocide that have occurred throughout history. These babies are being dehumanized through rhetoric such as reproductive rights or parasites, and this is very similar to what happened to the Jews in the Holocaust. Inform the university that simply because people find something offensive, that's not a good reason to give somebody to stop them from doing something in public. I could walk into campus and find a number of things offensive and disturbing to me, but does that mean that I should tear them down and silence those people? And so that was kind of the conversation that we kept having with the university over and over and over again. We informed the university and sent out a press release that we were going to go ahead and do the Genocide Awareness Project in protest of Canadian universities that try to censor their students. And so on October 4th, we walked onto campus with our materials and prayed a lot beforehand. And before we even got to the quad, we were confronted by campus security personnel as well as police officers. I read them the rights that we have as students that I had compiled in a binder, and I told them that we have the right to be here on campus according to your own policies. According to your policies, we have the right to freedom of discussion and freedom of assembly on campus, and there's nowhere in your policies that says that you can't show graphic imagery on campus. There's nowhere that it says that you have to go to this location or that, depending on your ideologies. He handcuffed me. He said, you can take this lady first, and then we each were assigned a police officer. 5 of us were arrested that day.
Well, I think what's at stake with the Carleton Lifeline Club and the dispute that they're involved in is really freedom of expression on campus. This isn't a case about abortion, it isn't a case about religious ideology. It's pure and simple a case about freedom of expression and content-based discrimination or viewpoint discrimination.
Albertos and I met the Alliance Defense Fund at the Students for Life of America conference, and they were very welcoming, and we were so glad to be encouraged. Up here, I think we feel a little bit alone. There's not very many lawyers who are willing to take on these types of cases. As a result of the lawsuit, we would like to see this discriminatory behavior to be eliminated from Carleton University, whether it be towards other pro-life groups, Lifeline, or other students on campus. And we really feel as though a university is supposed to be a place where we have these hard conversations, where we're able to talk about these things and question what we're being taught. And we would really like to see the behavior of Carleton change in relation to their students.